What's up, guys? Here is Tuesday's single dumbbell, single kettlebell track. Remember that the warm-up is posted in a separate link at the top of today's program. Let's dive into your strength. Our strength today is going to be 8 rounds. We're going to go 4 rounds done consecutively. We'll take a long 2-minute break, and then we'll do 4 more rounds. Each round is going to be alternating sides. So you're going to do split squat right, and then staggered deadlift right. Then we'll do split squat left, staggered deadlift left. We'll do that another time through, right, left. Then you'll take your 2-minute break and run through 4 more cycles. Let's take a look at the movements. So 20 seconds of split squat. Let's assume that you're starting on your right side. I'm gonna elevate that left leg in the back. Shoelaces down. I have that right leg out in front. So from here, back leg travels down and back, upright torso. The goal is to kiss the knee to the floor. 1, 2, 3. No tempo with this today. Max reps with great technique. If you're loading this, you're gonna load right underneath the chin. So we can remove elevation if needed, meaning that we're going into that split position, traveling up and down with the hips, with the back foot remaining on the floor. Once you finish that 20 seconds of elevated split squat, now what we're gonna do is go right into that staggered stance deadlift. So I use my right leg in front for the split squat. My right leg remains in front for the staggered style deadlift. I'm holding onto my kettlebell or dumbbell. I have the handle here, and now I'm gonna shift the hips back, touching the weight right to the inside tongue of my shoe. 1, hips back, hips through. 2, okay. From that side position, staggered stance, softly bent knees on both legs, driving hips back, hips through, hips back, hips through. Touching the ground is not a necessity. You want to load that front hip / hamstring, feel a good stretch, and then come back up, all right? So then you would move into the same thing, but now on your left leg, okay? Left leg split squat, 10-second break, left leg staggered stance deadlift, 10-second break, run it back again, all right? So 4 times through, take your 2-minute break, 4 times through again. Let's take a look at your workout. All right, our workout today, we have a 13-minute AMRAP. This is meant to be a long aerobic style piece where we're pacing and moving at a constant, steady pace from start to finish. We have a couple movements that are higher output and will be a little tougher, will likely need to be chipped away at. We have a couple easier movements that you can likely keep moving and kind of catch your breath on as you move through space. So we have a set of 16 lungers. The lungers are essentially a combination of a lunge and a thruster. So I'm gonna have my dumbbell or kettlebell in this front rack position. I'm gonna step back into the lunge and drive. 1. The easiest thing to do is to drive with the leg that's in front, to have that dumbbell in the same hand or kettlebell. So I'm gonna go 8 on one side, 8 on the other. I'm gonna be stepping back, 1, stepping back, 2, stepping back, 3. If need be, a lunger can be a step back lunge followed by a push press, all right? So it can be step back lunge and then push press. Step back lunge and then push press. We would love for it to be fluent though, where it's one fluent motion. Step back lunge, drive it, and as you stand up from the lunge, the dumbbell comes up. So I'm gonna go 8 on one side, 8 on the other. If you are scaling this, all right, the overhead component is less important, meaning that I prefer you just to do the step back lunge and not worry about the pressing portion. So next we have front to back bounds. For the front to back bounds, what we're gonna be doing is bounding front to back, where I'm pushing off of one leg and then bounding back on the other. So when we say we're going 16 plus 16, what I'm gonna be doing is bounding front to back, right to left. So I'm gonna be pushing off my right leg to go forward and my left leg to go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when I do 16 the other side, I'm gonna be driving off the other leg to go forward, and now my right leg to go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all right? This is a plyometric exercise. We are looking to be explosive. It's a little bit higher number, so we're looking at keeping moving as well. So this would be my pace if I were working through this workout, okay? So I'm driving off my right leg to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm always soft, I'm always athletic. I'm moving up. Let's say I got to 16. Now, my left leg is gonna drive me forward. My right leg is gonna drive me back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front to back bounce, all right? Love that front to back bounce. It's a great feeling for your legs. Next, we have 16 traveling renegade rows, all right? So the traveling renegade rows, you're gonna have an object, dumbbell or kettlebell on the ground. My small kettlebell here. So for this, I'm gonna be in a push-up position, and I'm gonna travel with each one, all right? So this kettlebell is gonna stay put, all right? My body is gonna travel around the kettlebell, okay? So I'm gonna go renegade row 1, I'm gonna travel over, renegade row 2, I'm gonna travel over, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, all right? With the renegade row, if you have the dumbbell or kettlebell that's really heavy for that particular movement, just use your body weight. So if I was just using my body weight, it would be traveling 1, traveling 2, traveling 3, traveling 4, that traveling renegade row. I'm always setting myself up to lock the hips down, not let my butt get up in the sky, deep pull from that straight, tight position. This can be modified from the knees if needed. So I would be having my object out in front, and I can still renegade, row, travel, 2, travel, 3, in the same fashion, all right? Finally, we have the half moon deadlift. So the half moon deadlift, I'm gonna have single dumbbell or kettlebell in hand, and I'm gonna be working in that pivot style fashion, where I'm gonna be working towards the instep of my foot. I'm gonna lift and come to neutral, pivot and deadlift. 1, pivot and deadlift. 2, pivot and deadlift. 3. In the end, this feels a lot like that stagger stance. It's just putting it into action now, okay? Boom, pivot and reach. Pivot and reach, okay? I'm making sure that I drop my hips, that I keep myself locked in and tight to work that half moon, all right? Okay, so you guys get after it today, work on the quality of the lungers and the renegade rows, and then continuously move through those front to back bounds and those half moon style deadlifts. Hope you guys have fun. See you later.